What is going on, All-Terrain Nation? Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, it does not matter what you drive because this is your All-Terrain Nation, and I'm your host, David Boyd. And today we've got an eBay problem. That's right. But first, if you have not yet, you see that button, you smash it, and it helps other people find the channel, and I tip my hat to you when you do that. So, that is right. We've got an eBay problem, and we're going to focus in on the Bronco because, well, the Bronco is the hottest thing out right now. And back in July of 2020, the Bronco came out, and it just drove everybody crazy. But a lot of people who drove crazy were just either too lazy or just knew that eventually these things were going to end up on eBay and they could get their Broncos at an upcharge, but maybe a little quicker than everybody else. And I'm curious what you guys think on this, so please leave a comment below on this one. This is going to be interesting. But we're going to jump into eBay real quick, and I want to look at a couple of the offerings because I find it's interesting because I don't blame people for doing this. I'm kind of 50-50 on this subject. I don't blame people for doing this, but at the same point, you got all these people that have been, if Ford hadn't said the reservations were, kind of how they were going to pick and choose from their orders. It's just all been a very confusing topic, and well, you get eBay involved and it gets really more confusing. So let's jump into eBay here and let's check out some of these Broncos going for ridiculous prices. All right, so we'll get into these eBay Broncos, and I'm 50-50 on this, really. At some point, if I had my Bronco, say I get mine early 22, and, say I'm looking about $55,000, $56,000 for what I'm going to end up buying. And then somebody would come in, and for whatever reason, say I had it a month, and they're like, Dave, hey, man, I got cash, and I've got $75,000. Now, I'm a car nut, and I've had, I don't know, 50, 60 cars in my lifetime. So I'm always like, okay, I can take that 20 and reinvest it into the channel or into a new project or whatever. And, so be it. But at the same point, I'm like, Dave, you've been waiting so long for this and you really like this, SUV. Would you do it? Would you do it? Let me know in the comment below. If somebody offered you $25,000, $30,000 over what you paid for the vehicle, would you do that? And, so let's get into these. So the first up, we have a 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands, and it says it's just delivered, and it says it's the third in Texas. Now, the only way somebody would know that is if you're a dealer. And I'm going to say it is a dealer. Let's see. We can scroll down here and see if they don't really say at the moment. I don't want to get too deep into this, but let's have a look around this thing and see what's up. So definitely a Badlands, as you can see. It's got the heavy-duty bumper. It's got the rock sliders. It's got the 33-inch BF Goodrich KO2s, which I'm a big fan of that tire. Definitely a soft top on this thing. And let's see what all pictures we got. So we have the here is the slip on it, and it Cyber Orange, 17-inch tires. It's got the 10-inch automatic transmission. Which motor does it have? There it is. This one has the 2.3. So you're paying over premium for a 4-cylinder engine in this thing. And hey, maybe you want one of these that bad, but this thing is showing at $49,000. You can see it right there, basically $49,000. And let's see if there's any more pictures of this thing. It's a good looking vehicle. Obviously, pretty much all the Broncos. I don't know any color that I'm like, I don't really like. You can see there's a Badlands. It's got some of the bags with it. There's that tiny little engine. Ultimately, yeah, not a bad looking little truck. But so that $49,000 vehicle already has current bid of $61,100. $61,000, and they have a buy it now for $84,000. They're almost trying to make double on this thing. I mean, yes, it would need to be, $100,000 really, but we're close to making double on this thing. And I mean, I've seen some of the first editions, which I'm still not sold that they're going to be worth any extra than any other of them, going for $125,000, but $84,000 is the buy it now on this thing for the 4-cylinder. And let's see, this is all the details of it. And let's go into a couple more because this is it does trip me out what people are willing to. Hey man, once again, if you have the money for it and you didn't want to wait, knowing that there was no stress in my life by waiting, I just waited till they started popping up on eBay and I bought my dream Bronco. More power to you. But now here's what does bother me. The first one,
You've seen it. It was a real truck. You could buy it right now. Here's what, and eBay's not supposed to allow this, by the way. Here's one of the first on the roads. It's a limited edition, first edition, or it's a limited first edition, one of 7,000 units. It looks to be a 4-door, and they're showing a cyber orange, except for it shows this is an August build. So they have a price of $103,000 on this thing. This is the first edition. So once again, I said I've seen them go for $120,000. $102,000, and there's a buy it now, or we can make an offer. And you can negotiate on these things a little bit. But here's Mr. Dominic Schaefer. Let's see. Let's give Dominic his 15 minutes of fame, if it'll let me blow that up, and it's not going to. But it shows that his first edition 4-door has been scheduled for production August 9th. Now, the thing with scheduling for production is that thing could be pushed back till September. Like, just because you get that, we've seen it time and time again that these things are getting kind of messed around a little bit, moved around. But Ford has said first editions are going to get, they are going to be all done for this year. You've got the VIN number right here, the color, and a little write-up on it, and it does seem to have, well, it's the first edition, so it's going to have the Sasquatch package. Here's another one with no picture. So they haven't got this one just yet. 4-door, it's a V6, or the twin-turbo V6 in Velocity Blue. Let's see. And I'm going to say it's going to be, they're close to being built. Let's see. So 6/23/21 looks like to be the blend date. So this one should be popping up pretty soon. But once again, here's people just, eBay supposedly doesn't allow this. And look, there's the estimated delivery on it. So the eBay generally wants you to have the vehicle in hand. Here's another one. Look at this. This one's showing that it's in production, not even in production yet. Well, I mean, they've probably got their VIN, but it's not titled in production or anything shipped. See what this else says right there. Nothing exactly exciting there, but has no VIN. So why eBay is allowing this up, I have no idea. But they have the low ball offer of $58,000 for this 2-door Bronco Badlands, which didn't really give us much past that. And I'm starting to see more of these. Here's these are all. There's no, look, 0 miles, 0 miles, 0 miles. Like, there is no built Broncos. Now here's one at Jackie Jones Ford. This is a demo unit, not for sale, by the way. Classified ad price of $50,259. So Jackie Jones, why are you got this thing posted if it's not for sale? Are you, I mean, it's going to be for sale at some point. And once these dealers hit, I think it's 5,000 miles, Ford's going to allow them to sell them, because I know, or I believe in Tennessee, anything over 4,000 miles, maybe 5,000 miles, they have to sell as used. So these are definitely in the state of Tennessee will be sold used. And I don't know if that's a federal number or whatever it is on that. But you can see this is actually a real Bronco, but it's a big bend. And yeah, so if you want to pay for about a $40,000 Bronco, well, it does seem to have the Sasquatch package. If you want to pay for that big bend, you can do that now. I know I was trying to snap some pictures this afternoon of my dealership, and we got going to some classic Broncos, little baby Broncos. So that looks to be it for on the old eBays right now. But I know my local dealership, they've got well, they had 3 that popped in, all big bins, and they got them in, I want to say Wednesday. Today is, as I'm recording this, is Saturday. I went to see if they had any left, and of course, all gone. So there was looking at some Broncos on eBay. Guys, in the comments, where do you stand with this? Are you a reservation holder that hasn't even sniffed a VIN yet? And does this kind of upset you? Does this give you hope that, oh, mine will come, and when mine comes, it's going to be worth a lot more than I bought it? Because, look, the market is showing what the value of these things are right now. So there you go.
There you go. Where do you stand on the whole eBay and even people that are, I know dealers are doing markups, which is to be expected. Ford did announce that dealers were going to be able to buy some brand of it that people weren't buying. I'm looking at you, Big Ben, and there's a ton of them on dealer showroom floors now. But the Big Bend is not the one really everybody wants, and I think that's why Ford is offering them to dealers right now. But everybody wants those black diamonds, those Badlands, even bases. They want their Broncos and they want to toy with them real quick. But are these prices ridiculous? Does this mean eventually they're going to go back to where they should be? And should Jeep be over there going, maybe we'll create this false demand or whatever the weird thing that Ford's maybe stumbled in on. So in the comments below, let me know what you think. So from all things two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, it doesn't matter what you drive because this has been your All Terrain Nation and we've been tackling eBay. Peace everybody, love y'all.